G'day to everyone. Recently I was working at a new house construction site at a coastal town which is about an hour from where I live, and looking out the back there was a big vacant area which I noticed was sometimes frequented by dog walkers and other walkers as well, so I presume it was public land. Old cypresses over there to me equals possible detecting spot. So after work one night I had a go at it just to see what might be here, and I kid you not, first swing of the detector on the footpath, and here's a lovely silver florin dated 1947. That's a great start. This is where I just dug the florin, and over here got another great signal, and blow me down, here's another florin. Nearby another great signal. Here's a shilling, a ram shilling. It's almost like a coin spill here. And not too far away, out of this hole, here's an old penny. Not in real good condition, but I can see that it's a old Commonwealth of Australia penny. Some good numbers here in the 20s. Another coin perhaps. Ah yes, more silver. Another ram shilling. Lots of unfilled holes around here. If they were detectorists, they've got a thing or two to learn about refilling their holes. And also it seems if they were detectorists, they've got a thing or two to learn about finding coins. But it mightn't have been detectorists, might have been just someone digging holes for worms. Meanwhile, another great signal from this hole. Just a broken fitting of some sort. Well. Just going along beside the old broken down cypresses. And yes, another good signal. And this looks like a small silver this time. I think it's an old threepence. And not far away, more silver. Be sixpence this time. And over here is yet another sixpence. 1940, I think. And yet another sixpence. These last couple have come from the area right near where I found the two florins. Near the base of this small tree, a great signal, and this looks like a halfpenny this time. The area under these broken down old cypress trees was just too junky to detect, and I moved away after a while because I never found anything good. But I thought the green coloured broken down branches were quite interesting, and it was almost cave-like in here. I returned another day to a hole where I know there's a good signal. I just couldn't get it with my digger the other day in amongst all the old tree roots. And you just can't leave a good signal like that. So today I brought out the heavy artillery in the form of my pick to help dig out the hole, and I've just had a go at it, and I think it's out of the ground. And hopefully this is something good. Look at that. Just a lump of lead. What a disappointment. After all that, I headed out to an area beside the trees, and I've got a great signal here, and here's a penny. Looks like an old Commonwealth of Australia penny, and looks to be in fairly poor condition. And nearby, out came this musket ball. I was getting lots of great signals around this area, but all ended up just being bits of old aluminium can. And then I dug this signal here. Out popped this big old copper coin. I reckon it's an old English penny. One of the early ones, probably from 1850s or so. I went over this area quite thoroughly after that, but this was the only coin that came to light. Okay, let's see how good your eyesight is. What's here apart from dry grass? Ah, here's a grasshopper of some sort. I think that's the best camouflage I've ever seen. If it hadn't have moved, I wouldn't have seen it, that's for sure. After that I moved into an area directly behind the house site where I'd been working, and thankfully the grass has been mowed at some time previously, and it was really good detecting here. After a while I got a good signal, and yes, it's a coin. Yeah, only a 2-cent coin though. Shortly after I got another great signal, and on the blade of my shovel it looks like a halfpenny. And after a while, another halfpenny. And this looks like a modern $2 coin. And after a while, another great signal, and this looks like another halfpenny. Not in such good condition this time. This area produced much better than what I expected. Well, today was the last day of the job. I finished a bit early and had a couple of hours to spare. So today I thought I might continue detecting along here, considering it was fairly productive the other day. The beach is quite close by here, just over those dunes over there. And considering the pre-decimal coins I found here, I reckon this area might have been used as a pathway between the town and the beach for quite some time. And the first day or two I was here, I actually spent a bit of time at the beach and found these. Heaps of rubbish, a couple of toys, a key and a few coins. With the best find being this little pendant, locket thingy, whatever it is, with an amethyst coloured stone. Beach detecting is good, but given the choice of finding modern rubbish and other modern finds compared to finding older coins, I choose the older coins any time. So I'll continue along here. And it didn't take long before I got a great signal. Ah, and it's a little silver threepence. $19.44. And out of this hole, here's an old penny. And it's in pretty poor condition too. It looks like the dog over there has just spotted me. Yes, there's another little silver coin here. It's it's an earlier one, George V. $19.19 by the looks of it. Very nice. First of all I thought this looked like a $2 coin, but then I picked it up and no, it's a bit different than that. There's King George there on this side. Ah, looks like some Asian writing on this side. So this looks like a foreigner. Another coin here, but just a 1 cent this time. Just wonder what treasures might lie under all this long grass here. I've got a different sort of a signal here, and this looks like an old button. It's an old military button. Australian Military Forces. That's nice, something different. Well, the Equinox loves those little silver coins. And here's another one it just found. It looks like a sixpence. Oh, there's George V. So it's another old one, 1926. And it looks to be in pretty good nick too. And it looks like another threepence this time, 1942. Seems to be a pretty common date. Only a 2-cent coin this time. $16 or $17 on the Equinox usually equals pull tabs, but I got a good solid 17 here and I decided to dig it, and it's a little threepence. 1951. So I'll have to pay more attention to 17 from now on. And it's a button this time, one of the old style ones though. Another 1942 threepence. And this time it's a halfpenny, one of the kangaroo ones, 1943, and looks to be in really great condition. Oh well, it's nearly time to leave for home now, and one last coin here. It's a threepence by the looks of the size of it, but it looks like an English one to me. So it looks like today's last coin is also today's oldest coin. And there's Queen Victoria on the other side. Okay, I'll do a quick roundup of the finds from here. Here's all the copper coins, 8 in total, 3 pennies and all the rest half pennies. I can only read the date on one of the pennies, which was 1921. And I did really well with the silvers from here. All Australian pre-decimals apart from the English threepence, all dated between 1911 to 1952. The big English penny is dated 1854. The English threepence cleaned up pretty well, and it's in pretty good condition too, and it's dated 1845. The foreign coin is 10 cents from Hong Kong, dated 1950. And there's no mistaking, it's King George VI on the other side. I've never seen or ever come across one of these before. And here's another look at the Australian Military Forces button, possibly dating from the World War II times. I ended up doing really well from here, 31 coins in total, a real unexpected workplace bonus for me. Okay, well that's about all for now. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll say goodbye.